Hello, this is Raistlin, back again for another family echo video. And today we are making the largest family tree in Simnation, the Capp family tree. Now I'll tell you at first, you don't have to write it down. Cleopatra Capp made Anthony Capp had a daughter named... I'll tell you how I read it first and then the real version. How I read it. Cleopatra Capp made Anthony Capp had a daughter named Scribora Capp. Calipyria Caesar made Julius Caesar had a son named Octavius Caesar. Queen Thebe made Eetion Thebe had a daughter named Anatomoch Thebe. Hecuba Albus made Priam Albus had a son named Hector Albus. William Norman married Matilda Norman, had a son named Richard Norman. Henry Asjar married Eleanor Asjar, had a daughter named Anne Asjar. Octavius Caesar married Scribora Capp and became Octavius Capp, had a daughter named Contessa Capp. Hector Albus married Anatomoch Thebe and became Hector Thebe, had a son named Consort Thebe. Sir Hamlet Dane made Gertrude Dane, had a son named Hamlet Dane Jr. Lady Scott married Maritoff Scott, had a daughter named Tabia Scott. Anne Asjar made Richard Norman and became Anne Norman, had a son named Albany Norman. Consort Thebe made Contessa Capp and became Consort Capp, had a daughter named Gnorl Capp, a daughter named Dragon Capp, a son named Kent Capp, and a daughter named Cordelia Capp. Syrian Gabe made Prosperto Gabe, had a son named Caliban Gabe. Tabia Scott made Hamlet Dane Jr. and became Tabia Dane, had a son named Cornwall Dane. Albany Norman made Gnorl Capp and became Albany Capp, had a daughter named Miranda Capp, a son named Hal Capp, a daughter named Desmondia Capp, and a daughter named Ariel Capp. Cornwall Dane made Regan Capp and became Cornwall Capp. Caliban Gabe made Cordelia Capp and became Caliban Capp, had a son named Tybalt Capp, a daughter named Hermia Capp, and a daughter named Julia Capp. The real version. Cleopatra Capp made Anthony Capp, had a daughter named Scabonia Capp. Calpurnia Caesar made Julius Caesar, had a son named Octavius Caesar. Queen Thebe made Eetion Thebe, had a daughter named Andromache Thebe. Hecuba Albion made Priam Albion, had a son named Hector Albion. William Norman made Mathilde Norman, had a son named Richard Norman. Henry Andrew made Eleanor Andrew, had a daughter named Anne Andrew. Octavius Caesar made Scabonia Capp and became Octavius Capp, had a daughter named Contessa Capp. Hector Albion made Andromache Thebe and became Hector Thebe, had a son named Consort Thebe. Sir Hamlet Dane made Gertrude Dane, had a son named Hamlet Dane Jr. Lady Scott married Macduff Scott, had a daughter named Tabia Scott. Anne Andrew made Richard Norman and became Anne Norman, had a son named Albany Norman. Consort Thebe made Contessa Capp and became Consort Capp, had a daughter named Goneril Capp, a daughter named Dragon Capp, a son named Kent Capp, and a daughter named Cordelia Capp. Sycroax Gale made Prospero Gale, had a son named Caliban Gale. Tabia Scott made Hamlet Dane Jr. and became Tabia Dane, had a had a son named Cornwall Dane. Albany Norman married Goneril Capp and became Albany Capp. Had a daughter named Miranda Capp, a son named Hal Capp, a daughter named Desdemona Capp, and a daughter named Ariel Capp. Cornwall? No. Cornwall. But it sounds better, Cornwall. I'll just say Cornwall. Cornwall. I'll just say that part again. Tobias Scott married Hamlet Dane Jr. and came to be a Dane, had a son named Cornwall Dane. Albany Norman married Goneril Capp and became Albany Capp, had a daughter named Miranda Capp, a son named Hal Capp, a daughter named Desdemona Capp, and a daughter named Ariel Capp. Cornwall Dane married Regan Capp and became Cornwall Capp. Caliban Gale married Cordelia Capp and became Caliban Capp, had a son named Tybalt Capp, a daughter named Hermia Capp, and a daughter named Juliet Capp. Let's get to work. So, Juliet Capp, Juliet Hermia and Tybalt. And then there's their dead parents. Cordelia and Caliban. I'm writing how I read it, just so you know. Cordelia and Caliban. And then you have your one brother, Kent. Maybe I should make their birthdays. Uh-oh. What? I'm not happy you can do that. Edit. Tybalt. Not Kent. Tybalt. Why does it still say Kent? Tybalt. That's better. And you are Kent. 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 Cordelia. Oh, God, that's hard. So, first place I would go if both my parents died would be to my aunt, uncle, and cousin's house. My aunt Ina, my uncle Dave, and my cousin Charity. Not in Juliet, Hermia, and Tybalt Capp's case. They could have gone to their uncle Kent's because he's not married and he's lonely. To their aunt Regan's and uncle Cornwall's because they don't have any children. Or just make Goneril and Albany feel like they have 3 more children than they already do. Sorry. and their Uncle Albany feel like they have 3 more children than they already do. Children than they already do. And now you have your sister, Reagan. And you're in the oldest of the bunch, Gnorl. The oldest of Contessa and Consort Capp's the oldest of Contessa and Consort Capp's 4 children is Gnorl. And the youngest are the twins Cordelia and Kent, while the middle is Regan. Contessa and Consort. Thebe. Contessa. Consort. Then you have your parents. Syrian and Prosperto. Syrian, Prosperto. And I am using how I read it for some of these. Okay. Because I personally think that they sound better this one. Now add partner and new partner. Cornwall and you were born a Dane. Then your parents, Tabia, you were born a Scot, and Hamlet, Dean Jr. Hamlet. And then we have your parents, Lady, and Merithoff. Now, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And then you have your parents. You have Gertrude and after a hyphen. And Sir Hamlet. I'll just use a period. Sir Hamlet. Who's also dead. Sir Hamlet. And then have your partner, Albany Capp, Norman. Then childhood Albany Capp, Miranda, the oldest of Gnorl and Albany Capp children. Contessa and Consort Capp had 4 children. They had the oldest, Gnorl, the middle, Regan, and the twin youngest, Kent and Cordelia. Well, Gnorl and her husband Albany had the same thing. They had the oldest, but instead they had the oldest, Miranda, the twin middles, Hal and Desmondia, and the youngest, Ariel. And the like Contessa and Consort, they had 1 boy, Kent. Gnorl and Albany had 1 boy, Hal. I could do that, or I could do that. That's all. I'll add a sister. Desmondia. And the youngest, Ariel. And then, now, let's have Albany Capp's parents, so, Anne, Nay, Asjar, and Richard. And then you have your parents, Eleanor and Henry. And then you have your parents, Matilda. Whoa. And William. And then you have your parents. I'm going to see what that looks like. So, Andrew Moshe. And I'm just going to have it be that for a while. Anna Tamok. I'm more like Anna Tamok. So if new to my channel, please like and subscribe. And until next time, au revoir. English translation. Bye. Oh.